Property made me comfortable. Angel investing made me wealthy. Here's the difference. Hi, I'm Rupa, Popat, the founder and managing partner of Araya Ventures and House of Araya. I manage over $50 million in venture capital funds, and I'm backed by the British Business Bank, and I've co-invested alongside over 100 VC funds. I want to be careful about how I say this because I know it will upset some people, but I have to say because I've seen too many smart, hardworking people spend decades optimizing the wrong asset. Property is not a bad investment. It just has a ceiling, and that ceiling is lower than most people realize. In this video, I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison, real data, real returns, property versus angel investing over the same period. And then I'll show you exactly how I would allocate £100,000 today if I were starting again. And you can make up your own mind. So let's start with property because property has real strengths. It's tangible, it's stable, you can use leverage, and it can generate rental income. For many people, it's their first step into investing, and it works. Over the past decade, UK property has returned roughly 5.8% per year in rental yield. That's before costs, maintenance, taxes, and void periods. And that's great. It's also relatively predictable. You can see it, you can touch it, you can explain it to your family. And psychologically, that matters. Property makes you feel safe, and there is real value in that. Now let's compare that to angel investing. Top quartile angel portfolios over a similar period have grown 24 to 28% per year. So that's 6 to 7 times portfolio returns over 10 years. So if you put in £10,000, you could turn that into £60,000 to £70,000. So property, 5.2% per annum annually, stable, leveraged income generating. Angel investing, 24 to 28% top quartile, high variance, high potential upside, but returns are only part of the story. Let's talk about cost and friction. When you buy property, you have stamp duty, legal fees, agent fees. You're often paying 5 to 10% of the asset value just to get in, and then paying more on the way out. And that's a structural drag on returns. Then there's time. You've got tenants to manage, maintenance, refinancing. All of these things add up into work that takes place to manage that property. It's not passive, it's operational. Angel investing is a liquid, but it's operational in a different way. Your time goes into decision making, but not ongoing management. And now here's the part that people don't talk about. Property compounds, but slowly. But after a certain point, it becomes hard to scale meaningfully. You're limited by deposit requirements, lending constraints, concentration risk. So what happens is people spend 20 to 25 years optimizing for a few percentage points. And the opportunity cost of that is enormous because while your capital is compounding at 5 to 6%, other asset classes are compounding at multiples of that. So this isn't about property being bad. It's about understanding what it can do and what it can't do, and understanding what other opportunities are available. Now let's layer something else for property investors that is never fully considered: SEIS and EIS in startup investing. With EIS, you're getting 50% income tax relief up front, you're getting loss relief if it fails, and you're getting zero capital gains tax if you hold the shares for 3 years if it succeeds. So before the company has even grown, your effective cost is already reduced. And that completely changes the risk-reward equation because now you're not comparing property at 5 to 6% versus an angel portfolio at 24 to 28%. You're comparing leveraged, taxed, friction-heavy returns versus asymmetric, tax-advantaged upside. And this does not remove risk. Startups will still fail, but it does mean if the downside is partially protected and the upside is significantly enhanced, and when you apply that across a portfolio, that's when it becomes really powerful. So if I was starting again today, at 40, with say £100,000, here's how I would allocate it. I would think about doing £40,000, so 40% of that portfolio into angel investing with SEIS and EIS, diversified across multiple startups and focused on really strong founders. This would be a long-term horizon investment. I would then look at £30,000, 30% into property exposure, maybe via funds or REITs rather than direct ownership. lower friction, more liquid, still capturing stability and income. I'd then look at £20,000, so 20% in public markets through indices, global exposure. Here you have liquidity and you have a compounding base. And then I would look at 10% of the portfolio, £10,000, into cash and opportunistic capital, available for flexibility, available for follow-ons, and for asymmetric opportunities. So I would still have property in the portfolio, but it wouldn't be the dominant strategy, because now you have stability, liquidity, and asymmetry, not just comfort. So this isn't about choosing sides, it's about understanding the role each asset plays in your portfolio. Property can make you comfortable, but if you're trying to build meaningful wealth, you need exposure to assets with real upside, because comfort compounds slowly, but asymmetry changes everything. If you found this useful, subscribe to my channel. Next week, I'm going to be putting together the most complete and honest guide to starting angel investing in the UK that I've seen anywhere. No platforms trying to sell you something, no American advice that doesn't apply here, just honest, actual advice, including the parts most guides skip because they're uncomfortable. That's next week, so subscribe to be notified. If you want to keep thinking about the data, the portfolio construction, what I'm watching in the market right now, I write a free newsletter every Tuesday called Araya Signal. 5 minutes, one insight from the world of early stage investing. The link is in the description below.